folks, welcome back to Racin-n-Braisin. It is Sunday. I am CJ, and we are here to talk about what we're cooking today for the race at Phoenix, what our picks are for today, and what went on yesterday in the Xfinity race. Today, I decided on tacos al pastor for dinner to go along with today's race at Phoenix. Traditionally, a taco al pastor is whatever kind of cheap pork cut that you can get. I went out, found myself a small little 1 pound tenderloin, and the traditional method of cooking that is to slice your protein really thin and then put it in an overnight marinade. That marinade consists of white vinegar, pineapple juice, achiote seasoning. You find this in Walmart or whatever grocery store. Some brown sugar, some garlic. Let that go overnight. That's what I did here with my pork. But instead of slicing it thin, here's where I took a detour on everything. I just cut my pork into 6 even-sized medallions, about an inch, inch and a half, marinated it that way. What I'm going to do next is drain it, pat it dry. Then I'm going to sear it in a saucepan. I know, a little bit weird, right? Get a nice solid brown color on the pork. Then I'm going to get a braising liquid into my pan. I plan on just doing some pineapple juice, some more of the achiote, put a scoop of some chipotle peppers and some water. And I am just going to let it braise in the liquid for just a couple of hours. This is going to do a couple of things for me. First off, allow me to not have my oven on for 4 or 5 hours today. It's also going to reduce my amount of work. Once all of the pork gets cooked down and nice and tender, I'm going to do drain it, shred it. Then I plan on putting it on a sheet pan, mixing in some pineapple that I marinated overnight with the achiote and water, putting that in the broiler for about 20 minutes. That's going to cook the pineapple for me. It's going to crisp up the pork just the same way as the traditional cooking method. And then I'll be able to have myself a wonderful entree to go along with today's race. Still on the fence about whether or not I'm going to make myself some tortillas with some cheese and egg, going the low-carb route. I might just do some cauliflower rice and make it a bowl. We'll see how I'm feeling once the pork gets cooked. That's how I'm tackling my meal for the day. Let me know what you guys are cooking for your meal to go along with the Cup race in Phoenix. Speaking of Cup race, let's talk about the picks today. We're talking about the regular season competition between myself and my mom. Just a quick refresher, we pick a driver every week based on their finishing position is how we score points. Lowest total at the end of the regular season is the winner. Cannot pick the same driver that was picked in the previous week. This week, Mom had first pick, and she decided to go with old slick Willie B. That's right, William Byron in the 24. Willie B in yesterday's qualifying session did a heck of a job, put down one hell of a lap, took the pole as the last car out. That was actually a pretty interesting qualifying session. Nice to see that qualifying has been simplified for the ovals. 1 round, your time, 1 lap, and that's it. That's the way it used to be. That's the easiest and quickest and best way to go forward with qualifying. Just keep it simple, stupid, right? My pick for the week, I had the rest of the field to pick from. This one was kind of tough because I am down 15 after watching practice yesterday, realizing that we weren't really getting a true sense of who was doing what because everybody was trying out the option tire. I decided to just kind of go with the hot hand. Spire was really fast in practice, really fast in qualifying, and it came down to a decision between Justin Haley or Carson Hocevar. I think Hocevar has the momentum. I hope that he can put it all together and get the win, but at the very least, get me a top 5 and help me catch up to Mom. Hopefully, Byron has some early on problems in the pits or something. Who knows, but help me out, Willie B. Come on now. If you guys watched the Xfinity race yesterday, I thought it was really good. I used my CW hack and watched on the CW app the battle cam. I had the MRN radio broadcast going. It was okay doing it this week, but they were about a whole lap behind on the radio broadcast as to what they were showing me on the battle cam. The battle cam was also showing me the 5th and 6th place battles, 10th, 11th place battles. It was not focusing on the leader, which throughout the majority of the race was fine. It gave me kind of a broader view of what was going on, and honestly almost felt like I was at the track. That's how you would be taking in the race. You'd be watching kind of what you wanted to watch while maybe you had your headset on with the MRN broadcast going, keeping you informed of how the race was going. So it was working up until the final restart. The battle cam focused on Justin Allgaier for the last restart, and Allgaier blew it on the first turn. Ended up, what, fifth? The battle cam stuck with that. I didn't see what was going on at the front. The front had a really awesome finish. Almirola taking the win away from Alex Bowman with some contact there at the very end. I didn't see the contact until they were on the cool down lap. The battle cam finally switched over to Bowman. Long story short, just didn't sync up right. The CW hack works to an extent, but wasn't quite there. It wasn't until they were cooled down and Bowman and Almirola were on the backstretch side by side with smoke coming out of Bowman's car. The radio broadcast finally caught me up on what just happened. I had assumed Bowman won. He had such a big restart, shot through the middle, got the lead. I thought he had won, honestly, but he screwed up the last lap, and we saw the result. Nonetheless, long story short, that was quite a little bit of rant about how my CW hack works, but doesn't. Let me know if it's working for you guys, if you're putting up with it. So anyways, guys, have yourself a good race today. Enjoy the action from Phoenix. Go Hocevar. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's a first for me, I believe. I hope everybody enjoys their afternoon. Let me know what you guys are cooking in the comments down below. I'll provide a short of how this Tacos Al Pastor works out for me, and I will see you guys Monday night with a post-Phoenix reaction. Take care, y'all. Have a great Sunday. Bye.